talk, I can talk. I can talk, I can talk. Hi guys. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a sister snatched look using contouring, different eye looks, and yeah. I'm going to go in with my brows first just because I'm terrible at brows. So if I do them first, that means I can keep deleting them off my face until I get them right. So first I'm going in with my pomade from Anastasia, and I brush down my hairs first because I'm weird, and then I like go underneath them. So then I've got like a line underneath because I don't really have a brow shape, so that's how I get one. Little life hack for you with guys with no brows. So then, like, where you've made that weird line, using your like brow hairs, you can then like line it. See? I've got a line and it's literally the exact same. Wow, I'm so smart. Like, after you've done the bottom line, you then like carve the top part where your brow hairs are. Because I have brow hairs on the top, but I don't have them on the bottom. So I did this one, and it looked really nice. And then I did this one. But don't worry, sis, we have concealer. And you just like go underneath your brows to conceal. Like that. After you're done underneath, you're going to go in on the top. Yay! Why do my brows just look like they never even met each other? Like, I know they're not twins or sisters. They don't even look like they've actually met each other. Moving on. Just gonna apply a little bit of foundation. Just a little. We're not going for any sort of full coverage look today. I just realised I haven't wet my beauty blender and my foundation's running down my face. First, to get that snatched look, I am going to cream contour. I'm going to be using the Sleek Cream Contour. So first I'm going to be going in with that middle shade and that shade there. Start by like drawing some lines on my forehead just to help contour this big ass forehead. Next, I need to contour my cheekbones, so I'm gonna like draw little lines down and then just like join it up there. Now these lines you're using to contour your cheekbones should be a little higher than where your normal cheekbones are. Like, you can see like my cheekbones like there, or like the indents there, and so I put it up there, and same on this side, just to create it a little ball. And then to help get that sister skinny nose, I'm gonna go down the middle or the sides of my nose just to help create a shadow effect of where I originally want my nose to be. I'm then going to put like a bit underneath my lip so it like gives this shadow, so it looks as if my lip's bigger than it actually is. And then finally just contouring your jawline You don't have to contour your jawline. I usually don't. Like, if I do, it's just any leftover product. But I try not to, just because I didn't need it. And to highlight your normal sections, like, they have a shade in here, but I don't really like it. So I'm going to go in with my normal Conceal and Correct concealer from Revolution. I'm going to be using the shade C1, which is like pretty bright, and then the white shade to really brighten it. You just like want to go underneath your eyes and like bring it all the way up there, and then do the same as another row underneath. Now you don't have to dot it, but I am, just so I have like a good-ish thumbnail picture that I can put at the start, which you'll have seen before you came onto this video. I've just done down the centre of my face, just on my chin, cupid's bow, in the nose, and like between the lines I put. And then finally I'm just going to go underneath my eye, my eyes, my cheekbones, just to help really kind of like accentuate the, like, make it look more chiseled, like with the contrast. I forgot, I've also seen a lot of makeup artists do like this contour line up there to help like really bring the eye up and make it look even more snatched. I think, I don't know, I've just seen a lot of makeup artists do it, so I'm gonna do it too. So now I've taken all my pictures for my thumbnail, I'm just gonna start blending my contour out just with my Morphe M439 brush, which is usually like a foundation shade, but because the foundation I used in the last was so dark, it will literally be fine. I leave my nose and my eye contouring part just to like the end, just because it's so detailed, and I'm just going to go in with a bit of a smaller brush, but for the moment I'm just going to blend out all my other concealer parts. So I'm going to go in and blend out my smaller contour bits with the M335 brush, which is basically a smaller version of the foundation brush that I used earlier. And I'm just going to go down and lightly begin to blend out the contour, just because I don't want this everywhere. And I'm going to try and leave the lighter portion to the end again to blend out. And then when I blend out this portion, I'm going to almost drag it out while I'm blending, but like drag it upwards just to keep that upwards looking sort of look. Finally, I'm just going to go down the centre of my nose with that beauty blender again. And finally, in the areas I want to be really light, I'm going to go in with some white, just like there, probably around there, and like, I know there. When blending this out, you've got to kind of be really careful, because like, look, that's literally really going everywhere, because you want it in a really focused place to make sure that spot's really bright, but you don't want it to like go everywhere. Why does my beauty blender smell like wine? And before my face completely creases, I'm going to go in with some Laura Mercier powder and just like pop that underneath my eyes, on my, oh my god, to like really get under your eyes, just to like really prevent any creases, because that ain't gonna look good, sis. Now, even though I've like cream contoured, I still want to really chisel my face, so I'm going to go in with some more bronzer just to like kind of create a base for my contour, although I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do contour before bronzer, although I can't remember which way around, because like one way is supposed to make it muddy, I don't know. And now to even further chisel my face, I'm going to go in with my normal just powder contour NYX palette and just really keep it like almost like that, just so you can like literally just barely touching, making sure I get that really defined cheekbone. Like you can literally see the difference from where I've just contoured and where I've only bronzed, and obviously like cream contour, but you know what I mean. Look at the difference. Wow. And when like doing your forehead, you kind of want to keep it focused just on, I think they're called like the temples, just there, just to kind of really like bring almost like the face smaller. It's supposed to make your forehead look smaller, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really do much because my forehead is so big as it is. It's like I need surgery if I'm gonna make it smaller. And I'm just gonna go in with like a smaller defined brush. Like it's just this brush. I would use the new angled contour nose brush that Jeffree Star put out, but it's always out of stock every time I go and look at it, and I just haven't bought it yet. Just like following the lines of where I put the contour before, because I can like still see it, just like there, just to really help chisel that nose, because it kind of like gives the effect of a smaller nose, if you get what I mean. Like literally look how snatched that looks. Wow. And once again, rather than going in with the lighter shades, I'm just going to go in with some more powder from my little Mercia powder. And I'm just going to like cut here, just to really like help keep that defined kind of look and make sure my contour is still quite high up rather than it being quite like being dragged down. And I'm just going to start from the center of my eye, I'm going to start from the center of my ear and bring it down just to keep it quite high up and help me look just snatched. Bake down the sides of my nose again, just to help cut any, I don't know, like when it like drags down, like I don't know, I just don't want it there, you know what I mean. You can see I like to like drag my baking quite far out, just in case like when I'm putting my eyeshadow on, in case any fallout, then I can use my brush to just wipe it off. So for eyeshadow, you guessed it. Oh wait, no you didn't. I'm going in with my Morphe 39A palette, which is currently kind of missing a shade. But I didn't want to like let go of it because I've kind of like kept some there. But look what that eyeshadow's done to my thing on the top and my hat. The frick. So for my like transition shade, I'm going to be going in with this one here. I'm going to start like blending that just there, but I'm going to start bringing it up like that, even though it's not got much like pigment to it, or I don't want it to have much pigment to it because it is a transition shade. I'm just going to like still bring it up just to really help lift my face. Okay, I don't even know why, but my eyebrows have literally become solid. Like, they're literally solid because of that, I think because of that pomade. Sis. Okay, then next I'm going to be going in with this shade up here to help deepen the crease even more. And then finally I'm going to go in with this shade here. I think it's called like Deep Hue, to just even further define the crease. I'm just going to cut my crease with some more concealer just to really help get that look. Then like once you've done the kind of like the first bit, I usually like to just almost drag it out a bit, just with like almost like a kind of fine line, just so then I can go in more and kind of define the thingy a bit more. And you should be kind of left with that sort of shape, which will really help lift up your like face, give the illusion of a more snatched face. So I want to add like a little bit of glitter underneath my eye, but I don't have a glitter liner, so that makes sense. So instead I'm going to go in with this NYX glitter like liquid eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put a bit of the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take like this little pencil looking thingy, and just dip it into the glitter. Let's see if it actually works. I'm going to try and line. Just like underneath, or you can kind of see like underneath where I've just cut, so just along there. So it's kind of worked, like you can kind of see it, but I'm gonna like go over it with some more like shimmery eyeshadow so you can see it even more. Now I just couldn't not use the Jame Charles palette, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the shade Ring Light and this one next to it, which I don't know its name because I never use it. And I'm just gonna use it to further intensify that glitter. Shining, 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 yeah. Okay, now we've done like the eyeshadow part, I'm going to attempt to do some eyeliner, which could go a little interesting. That's one wing done, now trying to attempt the other side. Okay, they just don't look the same. So now I'm just going to go in with that same darker shade I used underneath my eye, really quite tight, and just like smoke it out with my eyeliner. I almost bring it up towards my eyeliner. And then I'm going to like attempt to smoke that out a bit using the transition shade. So next I'm going to apply some mascara and some lashes, which were in a box, but they're not now, so I'm going to put them on my eyes. Wow. Lashes really can save a look. So I'm just going to set my face with some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. As usual, highlighting my face with Face. Wow. How ironic. By like highlighting on the cheekbones, it really helps kind of like brighten that spot and make it stand out more, to make it look like it's kind of more indented your like actual cheekbones, if you get what I mean. On a smaller brush, I'm going to use the same shade Face and Ring Light down the centre of my nose. And by using a smaller brush, it helps me keep it really precise, so then I can get really sister snatched schnoz. So I've just done my lips using my Morphe liquid lipstick and gloss, and yes, now I am done.